Hi everyone, I'm Marcy and welcome to another episode of Marcy's Meal Deals. Today we're going to make Parmesan meatballs. And when you're done, you can either make them into hoagies like we're going to do, or you can put them on pasta if you prefer. However you decide to enjoy them. It's a quick, easy meal, so we're going to get started. In the bowl here already, I've got a pound of ground turkey and a pound of ground sausage. We like the sweet, mild Italian sausage, but if you prefer the spicy, I'm sure that'd be delicious too. We've also got 2 teaspoons each of our seasonings: Italian seasoning, garlic powder and onion powder, a teaspoon of salt, 1 egg, a cup of mozzarella cheese, and a 1/3 cup of Parmesan cheese. So just to get started, we're going to go ahead and put all of our seasonings in there with our meat. You want to go ahead and help out with that there, Lunar? I got my handsome assistant helping me out today. You want to do the egg? Good job. Now we've got our oven preheating at 400 degrees. As you can see, we're not at home today. We're at Mom's getting ready for just a little family celebration. So we're cooking dinner, and just thought we'd bring Mom along too. But just goes to show you can make a quick, healthy meal anywhere. So we're going to take our zucchini. We're going to cut the top off. Cut the bottom off and just slice it down the middle. Hey, would you get me a tablespoon out of the drawer over there, please? Or wait, you know what? Never mind. I got it. Now we're going to shred this zucchini, so we want to take this part out here in the middle that has all the seeds and stuff in it. Because seeds don't shred very well. And they kind of give a weird texture to the meatballs when you're done. So we're just going to take that part out. Throw that in our little trash receptacle over here. Excuse me. I suppose I should be setting a good example and cutting away from myself and not towards myself. Now we want about a cup of shredded zucchini. So I'm going to just start with those 2 halves. Or quarters, I should say. And use our little shredder here over the bowl and just, oops, there we go. And just give that a quick shred until we get about a cup. So yeah, we're just gonna keep shredding our zucchini here. It looks like we may even only need one quarter of this because we had a pretty good sized zucchini there. But all together, you want about a cup. Not too much, because if you get too much, then you're going to have a very wet meatball, and we don't want that. All right. That looks good. Put that in there. What are you doing?
Getting the excess off of it.
Oh, okay. Well, we don't need to worry about that. We're just going to set this aside. Oh, you want to get all those little cups and everything out of the way? Save those for later. All right, now the fun part. We got to get in there with our hands and just mix everything all up together. That's really.
I can't do that.
Huh?
I can't do that.
Well, you're allowed. You just prefer not to, which I don't blame you. This can be kind of a weird feeling. You could always wear gloves to do it if you wanted to.
I don't have gloves here.
But we don't have gloves here at Grandma's. That's true. But I'm just telling people at home, if they don't like getting their hands all greasy and gooey, mixing meat by hand, they could always wear gloves. All right, so you want to just get that all mixed together real well. And then I've got our casserole dish here, already sprayed with some cooking spray. And then if you've got a cookie scoop, you could use a cookie scoop to scoop out your meatballs. That does help make a more uniform, even size. And you should get about 24 decent sized meatballs out of this. Just like that. Just gonna roll them in our hands there. And once we get about 24 or so of these, we're going to put them in the oven. Again, like I said, we've got it preheated at 400 degrees and bake them for about a half an hour. And then we're gonna drain them, put some sauce on them, and just melt the cheese on top. And we'll show you how that looks in just a few minutes. Okay, it's been about a half an hour. The meatballs are mostly cooked. We're just gonna top them off with some marinara sauce and some cheese and put them back in the oven for a few minutes. If I can get the jar open. You got it, Elle?
No.
Alright, hopefully Grandma's got one of these handy dandy.
The burpee things.
Ah, got it. There we go. Needed a little help from our friends. So we're just going to take a cup or so of marinara sauce, just plain marinara sauce. You could use our homemade marinara sauce that we made with a spaghetti sauce casserole. Or you can just use your favorite brand from the store. There we go. Make sure everything's covered really nicely. We'll save the rest for a little snack later. We're going to take some mozzarella cheese and sprinkle it over the top. Elle, you want to take the Parmesan cheese and sprinkle it over there too?
Like with my hands or just...
Yeah, sure. We're eating it and it's going to get cooked, so it's just cheese. It's pretty dry. There we go. Alright, that looks pretty good. And we're going to stick it back in the oven for about 5 more minutes. Just till the cheese is melted and bubbly. And then we're going to eat. Okay, our meatballs are out of the oven. They look beautiful. They look delicious. We're going to have them as meatball subs here tonight. So I'm just going to take a couple of these and put them in our nice hoagie roll. Look at that nice melty cheese. If you like your cheese a little browner, you could always put it under the broiler for like the last 2-3 minutes that it's in your oven. Put a little extra cheese over it, of course, because that's what makes a meatball sub extra yummy, extra delicious. And we just made a little bit of broccoli to go with it because, you know, we got to have our veggies. Even though we've got zucchini in our meatballs and we've got the marinara sauce. We're just going to have some broccoli that we steamed up real quick to go with it. I've got some pasta cooking in the background for anybody that would rather have it on pasta, but there we go. Meatball Parmesan subs. Enjoy.